Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Top of the morning to every one of my Guyanese brothers and sisters here and in the diaspora. Those that who came home for the matrimony, right? Those are my brothers and sisters that came home from the diaspora for the matrimony. It was a good look. So those that you take time out to come and look for me and had a little chit chat with me, much appreciated. I know some of you guys tell me that you're leaving for go back today, and some leaving during the week to head back. First and foremost, let me say the safe journey back home. And may Almighty God continue to guide and protect you guys on your journey. You know what I mean? And may He grant you all your wishes. Right? With that said, let me get into the meat of my matter. I remember it's about 2 years ago, give or take, don't quote me on it. Some friends of mine in the police force, big boys in the police force, they were interdict. Meaning that it's been alleged that they move money from the police funds. Right? It's been alleged that they move money from the police funds. So they were interdict. So they were sent home on half pay. And why you listen where I'm going with my argument? Sent home on half pay. Right? I can't remember the money that the claim was missing. I would say give or take between 100 million or less. Give or take. Right? Give or take. Don't quote me on that neither. Right? But I just show you where I got my argument. Now, they were interdicted. They were sent home. Half pay for about a year, 2 years, how long the case was going on. They had to get a license to prove the innocent. Anyhow, in a nutshell, when the case had sum up, they found all of them not guilty of the charge. Not guilty. Right? So it's up to them now to be reinstated back to the work, or if they want to take the government to court, sue whoever they got to sue. Which for me, whatsoever decision they make, is fine by me. Right? As I said, it's been alleged that they take money from the couple. Anyhow, say that to say this, so. Bro, I must applaud all the opposition leaders right now that we have. I must applaud all the opposition parties that we have, because you know what? They're doing their work. They're doing the diligent work. You see what we saw come out in our parliament? Which we all knew this. See, this is nothing surprising to none of us as Guyanese. We all know the government was always troubling our money to benefit themselves. We all knew that. Saying nothing new. We didn't have proof. But now we actually got proof. Right? And I can show you where I'm going with my argument. We had a minister, have a minister that claims that she found her wealth from selling chocolate and cell phone. There's one. Right? Her wealth blew up so massive that she able to buy a house overseas for 500,000 US. Right? If I'm not mistaken, I think she's Willy Wonka's daughter or immediate granddaughter. So she inherit the chocolate factory. Go, there's one. Get catch with the hand in the cookie jar. Two, what we hear transpired in Parliament. When the oppositions and them went through that bill with a fine-teeth comb, and I tell you, that they really went through the fine-teeth comb, it's a big-teeth comb, and it was able to unearth so much wrongdoings. That when they presented, the government presented a bill, and the opposition went through that bill, you know what they found out? That a lot of things on that bill that they presented in 2026, it also was presented in 2025, right? Money were allocated for certain projects. And when the opposition went and looked at these projects, nothing was done to these projects. But yet still, the government could not have given account for that money. And I'm not talking about the little money that they want to lack of the police officers and them for, you know, that they interdict some good officer for. I'm talking about hundreds of millions. Hundreds. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Of millions of dollars disappear. The little penitence market was to be renovated and do over. What's supposed to be a brand new market. Go now see the trash that's there. The one through the ground where I go, after that, the building, everything dilapidated, everything falling. I don't even know, for the love of God, how them people dwelling in the building. At any time, it could cave in upon them. Money allocated for do that. Money allocated for do the other market here, sir. Right by border and all these places. Go to these markets and visit these places that the money were allocated to do these projects. Nothing was done to these projects, but yet still guess what? They cannot give account for this money. None of this money the government can't give account for. You even bring back on the bill again. I got hot. right? Which was already paid for, like the rest of project. Like the rest of project done already paid for, money done allocated, money done go there to the different engineers and all these things. And guess what? Nothing ain't done. But guess what? The money disappear. And you know what the minister trying to tell us? And that's why y'all listen, skinny. I tell you, when I come behind this camera, it's not for talk stupid, it's not for entertain nobody. It's to educate people to what is going on. The skullduggery, the high class thievery, what is transpiring in this country, and they don't care. You know what the minister Tony said? Come on, my fellow ministers. Let's look for, let's move forward from this. Let us move forward and look past this and work towards a better future for Guyana. Excuse me? Why y'all look forward when the police officers them, when the money missing from the copper, the little bit money missing from the copper? Y'all look forward, y'all interdict them. Y'all interdict these officers that are going with half pay. Yeah, I tell you, get liars to prove they're innocent. Yeah, they look forward. The people at GRA that who were alleged to help Mr. Mohamed get the car, this has been alleged. Right? Yeah, send them home. But now when it comes to y'all, thief in ass. Yeah, I tell you, we will look beyond that. You see the hypocrisy? Yeah, see the hypocrisy? When it comes to y'all, get catching y'all in the cookie jar, y'all can't give a count for none of the hundreds of millions of dollars that missing for all these jobs and these projects that you are supposed to carry out in this country. You can't give no proper explanation to where the money gone. Oh, let's look beyond that and move forward, my comrades. Are you for real? Yeah, for real? We will look past it because as we get catch with yarn in the cookie jar. When anybody else get catch, they gotta be held accountable. But when it's y'all, only we look beyond that. Let's move forward where? Move forward, y'all excuse me, move forward fucking where? Excuse me. Move forward where? Where is the money? Where is the hundreds of millions that are allocated for these jobs? Where is the money? Where the money gone? How come I tell people no scunt? Y'all excuse me, buddy. Everybody has got to be all accountable when we get catch doing something contrary to the law. But when it comes to y'all, let's move forward. Move forward where? Go where? Where is the money? Where the money gone? Where the money gone? This is what we want to know. That are my brothers and sisters punishing in this country, buddy. Not this, people can't find something for eat. You're thieving up all this money. All this money in your time, but let's move forward and look forward. This is what really are telling people by. And you know the thing that hurt me? Is that some of y'all sit down and y'all indulging and encouraging this fuckery. Right? I'm annoyed. Y'all know I don't really display like this here, sir. But I just show y'all the hypocrisy in this country, buddy. When some people do it, oh, let me turn a blind eye. Let's turn a blind eye because guess why? It's my people, it's my government. So let's don't look into it. But when somebody else do it, do the same thing, or even less, they gotta go before the court. You gotta drag them for the court. You see the double standard? You see the double standard? Yeah, see the double standard what I'm talking about? These are the things that I fight against. These are the things that is grind my fucking gear. Let me tell you, excuse my language, because I'm annoyed. Now here you telling us, you're not giving us some accountability where our money went, how our money spent. You telling us to look farther, let's move. Let's move forward collectively. Where are we moving? Where are we going collectively? Where is the money that were allocated for these projects? Where is the money? Where the money gone? That's what we want to know. We're not moving forward. So they ain't got no moving forward. Where the money gone that were allocated for these projects? I want to know as a son of the soil. I need to know. Y'all lock up other people and they gotta go before the court with lies and that kind of thing. When y'all do it, nothing happen. Guyanese, my brothers and sisters, if y'all don't catch yourself, let me tell you. Too late, too late, too late, too late. Gonna be y'all cry. Too late. Y'all, a lot of y'all gonna realize y'all mistake, you know. Sooner or later. And too late gonna be y'all cry. Are you out, man?